Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we finally have information on Pokemon Unite, the Championship Series, the Worlds competition. We had a leak about this coming into an event going into London in August, and now we have all the details, and we got to dive into it because there's a lot going on. The Pokemon Unite players around the world can compete to earn an invitation to the 2022 World Championships in London, England. We knew that this was an event. The entire regional zones, qualifying events every month beginning in February in each regional zone, and will include over 1 million in prizes, including 500,000 at the World Championship. So they're going to delegate like half the total seasonal prize pool to like the regional zones, and then the entire thing will be for the World Championships. All right, competitive format. Players will play in teams to compete 5-on-5 using Pokemon Unite's tournament mode. Open qualifying events will be held each month with no entry costs from February through June. Players will be able to participate on Nintendo Switch, iOS, or Android. So sorry, BlueStacks players or anybody emulating. Basically, you have to be on an official an official platform. There'll be 7 regional zones supported for the first season of the Pokemon Unite Championship Series: North America, South America, Europe, Oceania, Japan, South Korea, and Asia Pacific. All right, first and foremost, big shout outs to Team Owl, because I want to see them earning whatever spot is going to be in Oceania. I'm very, very excited about that. And then, of course, good luck to the rest of the world for participating and competing. Pokemon Unite events will be open to players in the Masters division, so you have to be Masters. Let me reread this. Pokemon Unite events will be open to players of any rank, players born in 2005 or earlier, so a little bit of an age restriction. A series of qualifying tournaments in each regional zone will be held each month. The players will earn championship points based on their team's finishing place in that month's tournament. CP will be retained by individual players to allow team changes as the season progresses. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to call it now. Snake season will happen. If a team's close, if they have more points, if they need to shake something up, we might see some snake season. We might get some slithery snakes in the grass, but we'll see. The teams with the most CP will qualify for the regional championships, from which the top teams will qualify for the Pokemon World Championships. Each month's tournament will feature an open qualifier round, such as the February Cup, in which teams will compete in a double elimination format. The top 16 teams will advance to the monthly finals event, played 2 to 3 weeks after the open qualifier. So big open qualifier cuts down to a 16-team final each month. We're gonna kind of keep tabs on this as we go. All right, monthly finals would be broadcast in most regions. Ooh, that means casters maybe? In April, players will also be able to compete in the Eos Cup, a special tournament that awards prizes and more CP than monthly tournaments. So there will be monthly tournaments, monthly open qualifier, monthly 16-team final, April Eos Cup. So the April Eos Cup is its own thing. It's got its own special tournament, more CP, more prizes. And then the monthly cups and monthly open qualifiers. Top 4 teams from each regional zone's March monthly finals, and the 12 teams that advance out of the Eos Cup last chance qualifier will play in a group round robin stage before advancing to a double elimination final event. So the top 4 teams from each regional zone's March monthly finals, that is a lot to say, and the 12 teams that advance out of the Eos Cup last chance qualifier will play in a group round robin stage before advancing into a double elimination final event. Okay, this is going to be important, and I'm going to have to read this a few times. I know I am. All right, regional championships. The top 8 teams in CP in each regional zone before June 2022 will earn a spot in the regional championships. They'll be joined by the top 4 teams from the previous month's tournament and 12 teams that earn a spot through the open qualifier. So that's 8. 12, that's 24 team bracket. The regional championships will then determine which teams qualify for the 2022 Pokemon Unite World Championships. Regional champions will determine which, okay. Yep, regional championships will determine which teams qualify each region. The regional championships will begin with a round robin format, with teams split into 4 groups, then use double elimination format in the finals to determine the winner from the top performing teams. In addition, to determine who earns a direct spot to the regional championships, CP will be used to seed monthly qualifying events, except in February, which will be seeded randomly because there's no previous seeding. See the full Pokemon Unite Championship Series rules for complete championship point reward tables. World Championship qualifying teams. Teams as shown below will earn an invitation and receive travel award, so they will pay for your travel. This is a pretty standard for esports. To the 2022 World Championship in London, which is very exciting. I'm sure a lot of people haven't been to London. Teams that qualify for the World Championship from regional championships must maintain the same 5-player roster as was to earn their invitation. Okay, so no snaking once you earn the spot. North America, 2 teams. South America, 1 team. Europe, 2 teams. Oceania, 1 team. Owl, let's get it. And good luck to all the other participating teams as well. Japan, 2 teams. South Korea, 2 teams. Asia Pacific, 2 teams. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, I thought it was 16 teams total. But maybe not. Did they ever say 16 teams total? That was the implication at some point. Top 16 teams will advance to the monthly finals. Huh. No, I guess it's just 12 teams. Unless it's it's a combination for the top 4 teams from each regionals. Is it this thing right here? The top 4 teams from each regional zone March monthly finals and the 12 teams that advance out of the Eos Cup last chance while we'll play in the group round robin stage before advancing to the double elimination final event. I don't think this is the same thing. Okay, so I guess it's just 12 teams. 12 teams, man. Qualifying for monthly finals, the Eos Cup, and regional championships. Sorry, I'm being kind of thorough. Throughout the season, the top 4 teams that previous month monthly final qualifier event, including the Eos Cup, will automatically be placed in the monthly finals for the current month and will not need to compete in that month's open qualifier. Teams will need to keep 4 of the 5 players in their roster to maintain top 4 status, and any roster replacing must not include a player who has already competed in the current month's open qualifier. The teams qualifying for the monthly finals, Eos Cup, or regional qualifier or regional championships from that month's open qualifier must maintain all 5 players of the roster. Okay, so there's a little bit of light roster locking, right? Like they're trying not to let too much change up. All right, February finals, there will be 16 invites from the open qualifier. There will be 0 invites from the previous because it's the first one. 0 invites from the championship points, and there will be 16 teams total. March finals, there will be 12 invites from the open qualifier. 4 that will have been retained from the February finals, 0 from points, and then 16 total. In the Eos Cup, there will be 12 invites from open qualifiers, 4 from the previous qualifier, 0 from championship points, 16 teams total. May, this is the same breakdown. And then the regional championships will be 12 teams that receive invites, 4 from the previous months, and 8 that will be invites from championship total points. So it'll be 8 of the 12 will be from championship points, and then I guess the remaining 4 will have been from the last qualifier, I suppose, and then a total of 24 teams. Oh no, wait, this is just more teams. Never mind. Okay, so just more teams for the regional qualifier. So regional championships will be 24 teams. Okay. 2022 Pokemon Unite Championship Series tournament schedule. All right, schedule. We have the February Cup, which is an open qualifier, double elimination, and there's the date. February finals. Okay, so this is the February breakdown. We have the March breakdown, the Eos Cup LCQ, last chance qualifier, open qualifier, that is also double elimination. We have the Eos Cup, which is Japan and Korea round robin that leads into double elimination. The Eos Cup, that's NA, South America, EU, Oceania, Asia Pacific. This is also going to be a round robin double elimination. May Cup open qualifier, May finals, regional championship LCQ, last chance qualifier, open elimination into or open qualifier into double elimination, or which is double elimination, and then we have the regional championships, which is the regional championships, round robin into double elimination, which will determine our final team. So we have all the dates, which is great. People can already start planning that. All right, prizes will earn, players will earn championship points for their placement in each month's event. In addition, the Eos Cup, regional championships, and world championships will feature the prizes below. So every single tournament is going to have a prize pool, except for what seems like the open qualifiers. Like if you make it from an open qualifier into a finals, then there's prizes on the line, is what it seems like. All right, Eos Cup. So this is the per regional zone, rank 1. So basically, first place will earn $10,000 for $2,000 allocation per player, and then the prize pool breaks down into bottom tied for 7, which is what, top 10, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, top 8. So yeah, tied for 7, tied for 8th. We'll get $750, $150 per player. So $25,000 total for Eos Cup. Regional championships per region. So regional championships first place, $20,000. This doesn't really matter. This is just prize breakdown. And then world championships first place team will walk away with $1 million, which will be $20,000 per player, for a total of $500,000. World Championship details. Tournament registration. Each Pokemon Unite Championship Series event will have open registration on Battlefy. Players are restricted. This is at like a tournament platform. Players are restricted to playing in the regional zone, which they are a full-time resident. All right. This is huge. We kind of expected this, and we've already seen teams make changes based on that. I mean, for example, like I said, OWL, they split off to make an Oceania team. And teams must be formed with players with players from the same regional zone. So you have to be full NA roster, full APAC roster, full Japan roster. So yeah. Okay, registration will open soon. Check back for details, rules, and regulations. These are going to be much more serious rules. 7 regional zones. All right, Asia Pacific is going to be Hong Kong, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Taiwan, and Thailand. Awesome region. Going to be excited to see that. Europe will be Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany. I don't even know how to say that. Ireland, Isles of Man, Italy, Jersey, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Japan, South Korea, South America, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, North America, Canada, United States, and then including Puerto Rico, United States of America, including Puerto Rico, and then Oceania will be Australia and New Zealand. So, all right, these are our regions, 7 participating regions. Stay tuned for details on qualifying for the 2022 World Championship for residents of Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, Nicaragua, and Peru. I wonder what this means. I wonder what that means. Maybe they're still considering it. Good luck to everybody participating in the 2022 Pokemon Unite Championship Series. This is crazy. I feel a little confused about one part, and do we have a 16-team final or a 12-team final? I guess we have a 12-team final. I thought it was going to be 16 teams, but maybe it's, there's just so many different little events that it's easy to kind of get it a little confused. But looking at the number of teams here, it looks like we have a 12-team final. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So yeah, we have a 12-team World Championship final. But the league suggested it would be 16 teams. That's fine, They could have made changes to it because it's a little bit more economical, and they can move the prize pool around. They don't have to pay for as much travel. But yeah, or an invitation. I'm just kind of like addicted to looking at this and paying attention to it and seeing if I miss anything. But this is a lot of information, and it's very exciting. And it's a lot more in depth. They did a lot. They did a lot of planning these events, like all of the open qualifier, in a monthly qualifier. They have this Eos Cup last chance qualifier. They're carrying teams and giving seeding. It's very in depth. It seems like a really well planned out series of events. Are the rules out already? I don't think that there's yeah, they haven't. Oh, they haven't posted the full set of rules exactly, but it's probably going to be pretty standard stuff that we could expect. I think some of the big keynote things are just understanding how the CP works. Basically, more or less, what the rules are saying is you don't want to be changing your roster too much because you want to retain some of your placing. You want to retain the 4/5 of the roster and having the full roster. So yeah, they and then you can get previously invited by doing well in the open qualifiers, or doing well in the previous monthly. If you do well in the previous monthly, you can carry into an invite. So basically, if you're top 4, you're going to be consistently able to skip the open qualifier, which is nice. Just cuts down margin for error and doesn't waste your time as much. And so February finals is going to be 16 teams, 16 teams, and then regional championship will be 24 teams. So there's a lot of room to participate, which is really exciting. but it's a very, very small amount of room to actually earn a spot. I'm going to be honest, I really thought that North America was going to have more spots. Just in general, I thought North America and maybe Japan would have more spots. So this is very small. Like, you have to be the best of the best to try to make it here. So I'm going to say it now, you know, there's going to be some broken hearts when this all comes to fruition. Fight hard, give your best, and be proud of whatever progress and things you can make happen during this entire series, because there's a lot on the line. There's going to be a lot shifting, but it's a season, it's qualifiers, and you have to just be consistent and do your best. So there you have it, friends. I hope that this is exciting to you, because it's exciting to me. We're finally seeing the competitive side come to fruition, which we knew was coming. I mean, even since the very beginning, I've been saying, hey, look, Pokemon Unite is an esport. I had a video asking, is this game an esport? You know, and people are like, I don't know, maybe it's kind of casual. And it's like, nah, they built this game for esports. And it's exciting to see it come to fruition. So, friends, thank you so much for watching and learning, reading, looking into this information with me. This is our schedule. This is what we have in front of us. And, you know, I'll be VOD reviewing and paying attention the whole way. Maybe even playing in some of these events. We'll see. So, as always, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them. And I'll see you on the next video.